Is this Devin Haney's acid test his biggest fight yet? In this video, we're going to be discussing and previewing Devin Haney versus Jorge Linares, set to take place this Saturday. But before we start, welcome back to the channel. Make sure to smash the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. So people, without further ado, let's get into this. Let's be real, Devin Haney's faced quite a lot of criticism for his lack of resume or weak resume. And I think Haney fighting Linares is one of those fights that will definitely boost the resume. And in my opinion, it's the fight he needs to sort of prove himself to the general boxing public, because his only real test has been Yuriorkis Gamboa, and even that fight, Devin Haney didn't look that impressive in it, which caused a lot of uproar. So yeah, I think Haney versus Linares is the kind of fight that Haney needs to sort of really establish himself as one of these top lightweights. Obviously, he's got the WBC belt, which he got through an email, according to Teofimo Lopez. But on a serious note, let's talk about Devin Haney. He's got all the skills, in my opinion, to succeed at the top level at lightweight. He's a lot bigger than most of these lightweights as well. You compare him to the likes of Vasyl Lomachenko and you can see that. Maybe even in comparison to the likes of Gervonta Davis, who hasn't really stepped up to lightweight properly yet, but we'll forget that for a second. And it's not just size with Devin Haney. He's got the speed, he's got the technical ability, he's got a fairly decent ring IQ. Not many boxers can say that they outboxed Yuriorkis Gamboa for 12 rounds. I know Gamboa's not necessarily a technical fighter. You know, he's quite an aggressive fighter, quite a front foot fighter, but he's from that Cuban amateur background. So you got to have some pedigree to get through that Cuban amateur system and turn pro. And for Devin Haney to beat guys like that over 12 rounds is, you know, he's doing what he's supposed to do, but he deserves some credit for that, in my opinion. I am expecting a similar performance from Devin Haney to the Gamboa fight. I think he might try and box with Linares a little bit. Obviously, Devin Haney's shown that he can box with most guys. And Vasyl Lomachenko showed that you shouldn't really be afraid to get on the inside of Jorge Linares, because he is vulnerable. And one thing I notice about Jorge Linares when I've watched him before is the fact that when he fights guys like Lomachenko who have fast hands, and maybe even faster hands than Jorge Linares, because, you know, Linares has decent hand speed, but Devin Haney definitely has the hand speed advantage, and Linares doesn't like having the disadvantage when it comes to hand speed. When you see his fight against Lomachenko was dictating the pace and controlling the pace based off, obviously, the distance, because Lomachenko's footwork is exceptional, but also with the hand speed, blinding Linares with speedy multi-punch combinations. As well, you obviously have to factor in age, Devin Haney being only 22, and Jorge Linares, I believe, is in his mid-30s. So yeah, if you couldn't already tell, I'm pretty convinced Devin Haney is going to take this one. I'm going to go with a unanimous decision victory in favour of Devin Haney, and I do expect maybe 1 or 2 knockdowns. Either guy, I think, could get hurt in this fight. I think it's more likely that Linares gets hurt or knocked out than Haney, because Linares, we've seen vulnerabilities in Linares multiple times in the past. But yeah, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Who do you think is going to win this fight? I'm open to the possibility of Linares causing an upset, because I think it would be an upset. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section. So people, make sure to smash the like button if you did enjoy, subscribe and turn on post notifications so that you never miss a single video.